What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We have Retroflow or Joe on the left playing Vayu Turbo, and Tommy is playing his Fairies. So it should be a really fun matchup. This is Joe's first time playing Vayu Turbo, so he's testing out the tier 1 deck's power. See what's up. He's played the other big three inside Black Wings and Hero Frogs, so now he's testing the Vayu Turbo's power. Raiko is gonna hit the Legacy Yugioh, and Tommy's gonna be able to chain it to draw a card. Not the ideal hit. That's pretty much what Legacy of Yugioh is there for. It's kind of like to shroud your spells and traps, maybe bait out a heavy storm, and then you can also just dig deeper into your deck. Raigeki Break's gonna deal with Lila. Oh, there's the other Legacy. Lila is not all Vayu decks run it, but I think it's a pretty good card in my opinion. It summons right very easily, just a normal summon, and then they're either gonna have to react to your its summon by bottom sling it, right? Or it will like eat a deep prison, and then if it eats a deep prison, like it's going into end phase and milling, and then milling some Vayus or Sirocco's. It just gets extra value just for its existence. I think it's a very powerful card. Armageddon Knight's gonna swing in for 14, keep the dog in defense. Got a couple bites in. No mana cross out will take care of a Vayu, and then we have this Consecrated Light to hopefully shut the door. The only problem is Raiko is a light monster, so he can find a way past this Consecrated Light by attacking with Raiko, but he opts not to, which is interesting. Raiko has already done his job by eating a card. If you send them in onto the Consecrated Light, I don't think there's much consequence to that. So I want to see him run in with that Raiko. This Consecrated Light should not be doing its job right now, especially with access to that light already. Okay, Hamster. Hamster will get another Raiko. And then now the Hamster is also able to go in. He's going to turn the Armageddon to attack. Mirror Force will take care of both monsters, getting a +1 on that card for Tommy. So not all is lost. The Raiko is still there. It needs to push that Consecrated Light out of the way, so we can start playing the game again. Tommy mains one deck Consecrated Light. Pretty good utility card. There's a lot of Black Wings, Vayu Turbo, Dark decks. And even if he can't use it, he can just use it to pitch with Herald of Orange Light. So it's not like a complete lost cause if you run into, say, like an X-Saber deck or something. So Raiko's gonna flip, try to pop the Consecrated Light, but the My Body as a shield is there to protect it. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's jumping through these hoops. He tributes the Raiko face down for a Sirocco, I'm assuming. So you can set dark monsters, but even when you go to flip it, you can't attack with it anyways. So on declaration of attack from Nova Summoner, we will space the Compulse, return the Sirocco to hand, and swing for 14. Dimensional Prison gets activated, and Tommy will protect his Nova Summoner with Compulse, returning it to hand. That way we do have a recruiter to potentially recruit next turn. He's gonna summon, attack again. And Raiko will deal with this Consecrated Light. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I feel like the Consecrated Light kind of made Joe's life a little bit harder than it had to be, in my opinion. I didn't see, like, I didn't understand why. Like, maybe he doesn't know. I'm not sure, but I was just throwing that Raiko into the wind to see if it would go down. Armageddon Knight pitches Plague Spreader Zombie. Top decks. He's at 33. Ooh, Mind Control is gonna eat the Nova Summoner. Synchro with Plague, and then that should be all she wrote. He has 3 fairies in grave. The only thing that stopped this would be a Gores. And he can bait that out by swinging in with 14 first. No dice. And we'll go to game 2. Okay, Tommy's got a T-set. Heavy Storm eats Transmigration Prophecy. Very good card. Can fix Tommy's grave and mess with Joe's. So this Banisher of the Radiance is gonna attack over Shining Angel. It's gonna get banished, so it cannot recruit. Heavy Storm gets activated. And will it be a +1? Yes, it will. Heavy Storm for Heavy Storm. Just Tommy gets +1 on the activation. And he's gonna set and pass to Joe. T-set, classic T-set. So both the Heavy Storms are out of play, so we can be a little bit more liberal on how we set our cards. Banisher is going to run into a wall of Honest, taking 300. Oh, I took it from the wrong side. 300. And that's going to be a good enough wall to protect Tommy's life points. Dimensional Alchemist will be summoned. Attack over that. 200. Sweet. Now we can start recruiting. Honest will jump to hand. So now Dimensional Alchemist has some protection. Joe's gonna Synchro Summon into Brio. Doesn't want to interact with it. Swings with 23, and it's successful. Okay, so in order to get rid of this Brio, he's gonna summon, attack over it, and then Honest. He can't react with Brio on field, so he's gonna do it himself. Top deck. Into a Caius. Caius will answer the Dimensional Alchemist and swing for 24. That did consume all of Joe's cards, but maybe this Caius can go all the way. It gets another strike in for 24. We are at 900 life points. Uh-oh. Do we have a monster? Yes, we do. Hopefully, Joe does not have another monster to go in with Caius. And he's gonna pass. All right, MST eats the return. What do you got? We got some action in hand. 4 cards in hand. So there should be some options. Mind Control will take Caius. Summon Herald. Turn it into an 8-star. Okay, he's gonna opt for a Thought Ruler and swing in for 27. Unfortunately, he's at 900 life points, so he can't pay 1,000 for Brain Control if it were to be there. So he's gonna have to gain some life points in order to use it. No mana cross out, takes care of Dark Grepher, and then the Nova Summoner and Thought Ruler swing in for game. All right, game number 3. This is for all the marbles. Joe's gonna go Dark Grepher, pitch a Vayu, and send Sirocco. Summons into Arming right away. This looks like a deck devastation virus in the making. And it is. It will take 2 cards for his 2 cards. And then leave Tommy with double Decree, Freed, and Breaker. This is a really tough position. Not just because Joe has open knowledge of his hand, so he knows that the 2 sets are Royal Decree. Doesn't really have to worry about any surprises. So he's kind of free to do what he wants. Greffer, another Greffer. Pitch Sirocco, and then we can go into Vayu, and then we can just start pouring on more. Pour out our hand. All that Tommy has to work with is a Freed and Breaker, and then whatever he manages to draw from the top of the deck. Okay, we're gonna go 34 and 25, putting Tommy at 2100. And pass. Christia dodges deck devastation. So we have Christia, but no fairy to pair, or like no Herald of Orange Light. Just these beaters in hand. It will take care of Armwing or Armor Master, and then maybe crash in. Yeah, it'll crash 17 to 17. Takes a 17 strike. Trap Stun is drawn, and so now we just have a Breaker to work with. We'll attack over Dark Greffer for 200, hopefully. Probably doesn't pop just because he has Decrees in the back to stop whatever trap is back there, so we want to keep him nice and healthy, nice and strong. Raiko's gonna pop Breaker. No Vayus, but the summon is there, and that will seal the deal. All right. Joe takes it 2-1 over Tommy. Very fun match. Classic match at especially Card Addiction. There's a couple of Vayu players in Primo, now Joe, Roberto. I actually haven't seen Roberto in a while. Roy. Few good players on Vayu Turbo. Very powerful deck. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe for more. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.